Hello everyone. So I finally solved the HTTPS issue. The issue was we are trying to send a HTTP request from our static website, which was served under HTTPS protocol. So we were blocked. Uh, we were unable to send HTTP request from that website. So what I do have to do is to set up HTTPS protocol for our API, which was served on EC2 instance in a container form. So there are two solutions which I found on Twitter. One was to use the load balancer and associate a TLS certificate with it. I think it will cost me, so I go with the second solution. The second solution was to use a reverse proxy using Nginx on the EC2 instance and associate a TLS certificate using certbot. And we used a domain name which I bought earlier ago. It is by the name of sparrowbit.co. So we will use that API. I already set up all things. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, this is the instance. Wait a second. Okay, what did I do, man? This is the reverse proxy config. So we have to name the reverse proxy by the name of the domain name we are going to use, and then we'll pass the proxy to the port 4000 in which our API is serving, and some headers. All the rest of things are written by this cert bot. I will show you. So I install the Nginx on our EC2 instance and set up this reverse proxy and install certbot using their official documentation, and their official documentation is so good, you can follow that. And then finally I have to associate I have to create a type of record in in my domain system. So I create a type of record. A type of record is usually for IPv4 address. So I use this IPv4 address which was of our EC2 instance. Okay. So if we go to our website, it is using HTTPS protocol, and it is giving our response which was a views which are stored in DynamoDB database. So okay. So that was for version 1. Now I am going to plan on version 2. So this let me share my screen once again. So this project was usually I do things manually in this project, like creating the resources, configuring the resources, and all stuff. I do it manually. But in the next version, we are going to use infrastructure as code tool, Terraform, to build our infrastructure using the code. It is going to be a piece of cake. We do not have to configure things like the question is, why do we need IAC? Because we can do things by clicking around and going around. So if you are working in a big organization, this will be a pain to do things all things manually, and you will make mistakes and you will not remember what you did, how you did. So it is a good practice to use infrastructure as go to. And the third version, I am going to use serverless service, which is AWS Lambda, to host our API. It is a good service because too many resources. We are not using full resources of AWS EC2 instance. There are many compute power left. So I think that's it for our version 1, and we will meet soon in version 2 of. Thank you and have a good day.